Yeah, right. Hola, welcome back to my channel. I am Priyal. So today we'll be talking about this beautiful language that I started learning a few months back, and Spanish has been on my bucket list from a long time now, but let's say I never got a chance to explore this so very beautiful language. But I did it, and I thought that why not make a video on this now and put it on my channel, because this is the kind of content I have never done before, and I really thought that you guys will love watching this video because I am really enjoying doing this. Well, as for now, I hope that you guys will enjoy as much as I'm doing right now filming this. So without any further ado, we'll directly start the video. But before we begin, please make sure you like, share and subscribe to my channel. Do share this video with all those friends of yours who like learning new languages and Spanish hasn't been in their bucket list yet. So hopefully they start learning it too. And those of you who know Spanish, I hope you guys find it satisfying as well. And I'll not take much more time. Let's directly start the video. Directly jump on to what I learned in Spanish, let's talk about a few things or a few facts that you might not know about this language, but they do really exist and might sound a little surprising to you even. Right, so fact number one, Spanish is spoken by 400 million people around the globe, making it the second most largest spoken language all around the world, just after Chinese. Secondly, it is the official language of 21 countries across Europe, North, South and I think Central America and Africa. Spanish has its origin in Latin and has a bit influence of Arabic as well. Surprising? Fourthly, Spanish is considered a phonetic language. Now what I mean by phonetic here is that we stress on each word we speak and each letter in this language has a sound. Fifth, and the most, let's say, the interesting fact is Spanish is a poetic language. Now, when you translate an English sentence into Spanish, it will become longer. Not because Spanish words are longer, but because Spanish usually details the expression, what the person is trying to convey in that sentence, and that makes this language very beautiful and classy. So those were those 5 facts that you probably might not know about this language, and now let's talk about how I started learning Spanish. So how I started learning Spanish has no big deal to it. Like, I was just having a conversation the other day with my friend over phone, I remember, and she was just speaking about this, Spanish languages and how this language has been trending and the words are now being used in English as well. And that day after the talk we had, I opened my laptop and I was just looking through things, and the things that I usually do, I just jot them down. I have this habit. So I realized that I've not done anything new in a long time, so I thought, why not just learn some language? Then suddenly it just struck to me that hey, I should start doing Spanish. It was an impulse, to be honest, like just a wild thought in my head. I usually do things on my wild thoughts. Like, I started blogging, that was a wild thought. I started YouTubing, that was a wild thought. I started learning Spanish, it was again a wild thought. But then I was so enchanted by this language. It is a magnificent language, to be honest. It has this class, this kind of vibrancy in itself, and I was just taken away by that. And then the journey began and I started learning. Okay, let's begin with greetings in Spanish. Now, the very first thing is Hola. Now, you must be knowing this word because it's now being used in English as well. Hola means hi. You can say it to anyone at any point of the time of the day. It's just a normal greeting of saying hello. So, Hola. Second is Buenos dias. Now, this means good morning. Secondly, if you want to address someone for a good afternoon, that is basically the time after the noon, you say it like Buenos tarde. Buenos tarde. Then if you want to say a good night or a good evening, morning, both of them have a similar word, that is usually when the sun sets. You say Buenos noches. Now these were those 4 basic greetings that one must know for a start in Spanish. Now how will you tell your name in Spanish? Now I'll be telling you 3 basic phrases. These are the most simple ones. First one is Hola, soy Priyal, mucho gusto. This means, hi, I'm Priyal, nice to meet you. Second one is Hola, me llamo Priyal, mucho gusto. Again, this means, hi, myself Priyal, nice to meet you. If somebody talks to you in a little formal way and asks you what is your name in Spanish, you usually respond like, mi nombre es Priyal Sharma. That is, my name is Priyal Sharma. Now let's talk about a few basic words that are used in daily conversations. Now if I want to say a thank you to someone, I will say gracias, which means thank you. Or I could also say muchas gracias, that is thank you very much. If I want to say you're welcome, I will say the phrase de nada. If I want to say a sorry, I will say lo siento. For saying excuse me, we use disculpe. Or if I want to say pardon, I will say perdón. These two are different words in Spanish, but in English they both have the same meaning. And if you want to say to someone, see you soon, you say the phrase hasta la próxima. And simply a adios can also work, which stands for bye-bye. Now finally a little bit of complex phrases in Spanish that do sound good when spoken. One of them is encantado de conocerle. Now this means nice to meet you. One question that you must remember, this is especially for the girls, ¿en dónde está la baño? This means where is the bathroom? Right. The third one is bienvenidos, which means welcome. Now I also spoke about de nada, that is you're welcome as a response to a thank you, but bienvenidos is a gesture of saying please welcome or like welcome. For our word please, you use por favor. If you want to ask to someone how are you, you say ¿cómo estás? Or simply ¿qué tal? And lastly, if you want to say to someone instead of a thank you, a little bigger phrase or a little more impactful phrase, you say na he deke. That means don't mention it. That was it. That was it for today's video. Hope you guys find it enjoyable, useful and satisfying. If you did so, then please make sure you drop a like to the video, subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the upcoming videos as well. I'll see you soon. Till then, nos vemos. Adios.